So Shotzi Blackheart's Twitter is now deactivated or deleted, whatever. And look, I think she made the right decision. I think she made the right decision deactivating her account. Because if you can't handle the things that are thrown at you, and trust me, I don't condone the stuff. If what she says she's received on Twitter is true, then I don't condone what people are saying to her. And I've seen a couple tweets. I've seen a couple of suspect tweets out there of people asking for her to be fired. And she even says it here in her statement. I'm not going to read the statement. It's sitting right here. You guys can read that yourself. But she put this statement out yesterday on the 4th. Pretty much saying that, hey, you know, we're all human. We make mistakes. Hell, I even laughed at it. But it went a little bit too far. And then people started calling for her to be fired. People started spouting personal shit to her. Now, on one hand, I am saying, I'm looking at this, I'm looking at the situation, I'm saying, you know what, I'm glad she deactivated her account. I'm glad that, you know, that she was able to at least know, all right, hey, I reached my limit on social media. I'm not going to tolerate any of this shit anymore. You know what I mean? So she deactivated it. Now she can go on and continue to live her life carefree. I'm glad. I'm glad she was able to do that. I'm glad it didn't carry over. It wasn't anything worse than what it was. With that being said, now, a year ago, well, almost a year ago, Chris Jericho had a match on AEW. I think it was the first ever Blood and Guts match, I think it was. And he pretty much botched the fall or something like that, right? He fell. It looked weird. He pretty much fell on a crash pad. You could tell that it was a crash pad. Shotzi Blackheart decided to take to, I believe it was Twitter, if not Instagram, and decided to post a GIF of a woman falling on a mattress. I remember this. And Chris Jericho took to, you know, I believe somebody interviewed him or whatever, but I think he might have taken to social media and said this, but he says, so people laugh at that sort of stuff, but there's no reason to, because this is the real deal. It can happen at any time. Best of luck to anybody in our business and anybody that bags on somebody who's taking a chance and putting their bodies on the line can really fuck off, especially people in the business. Now, Bully Ray's come out and said something about it before, back when this happened last year, when Shotzi came out and said this, and he backed up Jericho 100%, and he said, yeah, fam, you can't be running around being somebody in a business and bagging on a legend. And then here's what Shotzi says back to Jericho. I believe she tweeted this out as well. She says, I meant no offense to Chris Jericho. I thought, honestly, the match was great. But you know what? Like, take a joke. Take a joke, bud. And then she laughs. And then she goes on to say, it's a GIF. Laugh at it and move on. It's like live TV. Things happen. It's pro wrestling. Don't take life too seriously is all I have to say. You see, I was with you. I was with you, Shotzi. Until you say, don't take life too seriously is all I have to say. Because now, here we are, you deactivating your Twitter account because of words. Words. I talk about it all the time on this channel. Words. People let words, especially if you're a celebrity, like, fam, you're a WWE superstar, and you're letting your DMs get to you. Again, shouldn't be calling for people's jobs. That's a no-no. Shouldn't be going for people's personal lives. That's a no-no. But man, Shotzi, this ain't a good look. This ain't a good look. This is the second time we've seen it, although this happened a year ago. So technically, but it's the second time we're talking about this shit. This situation of just, it's another receipt of these younger wrestlers not respecting legends and the people that paved the way for them. Just another one of those lessons. So I'm not saying that oh, this is reap what you sow. No, I'm not saying that. But however, I am saying, I mean, this situation is kind of similar. Because Jericho very well could have said, look, I'm getting bagged online. People doing this, people doing that. I should, maybe I should look. If Jericho deactivated his Twitter because of that, or during that time, I would have understood as well. So I gotta say the same thing about Shotzi. Like I look, she's a good wrestler. I think she's a good wrestler. She's not the best, but she's not. She's definitely not the worst. I like her character as well. But at the same time, if we're talking about you being this person, you being this quote unquote role model and person of influence, fam, you kind of being a hypocrite. But again, I don't condone the personal stuff. So if people are saying you should be fired, or people going after your personal life and all this other stuff, yeah, fuck them. They're bottom of the barrel. That's bottom of the barrel, fucking territory. But anyways, man, let me know what you guys think about Shotzi Blackheart. This whole thing. Look, she botched. Everybody botches. We laugh about it. We move on. Now, yeah, it can be detrimental, yes. It can be terrible at times, yes. But I never say anybody should be losing their job. I could say, how do they fucking work here if they keep botching, like Nia Jax was. But look, man, this whole Shotzi should be fired. She should be blah blah blah. She's not gonna get a job, not even at AEW. Blah, blah, blah. Like that's, come on, y'all. Come on, man. There's better shit to talk about, and there's way worse shit to get mad about. Trust me. So, anyways, man, make sure you guys hit that like and that subscribe. It's your boy Corn. It's Half-Ass Pod. I am OUT.